Hello everyone and welcome to day 1 of this challenge. Welcome to my desktop as well. I am on my big 27-inch Mac, so we have a lot of space to see everything. So, as you can see, my desktop is clear except for one folder. I'm working on starting to save files for my taxes, which is really fun. But yeah, so if you don't have a clear desktop, I think step 1 of this challenge would to be clear it. And it could even be fun to test out a new desktop image. There's all kinds of sites online and different people who give away beautiful desktop images, so it could be fun to give your little desktop a refresh. I chose this marble look because that's so trendy and I thought it would be very calm. So step 1, clear your desktop. Delete all those screenshots that you've been playing with and files. Sort them into your new file system that we're going to be talking about. And just make sure that it's clear. If you want to have, I'm not sure how you work, but if you have a couple of folders on your desktop, that's of course fine if it's projects you're working on right at that second. But just make sure that you're on a regular basis getting rid of all the crap that you don't really need. So that's step 1. And then we're going to talk about how we make a digital filing system. And I'm going to show you how I have organized my files. And I use Dropbox to save all of my files as a backup. And I also have Time Machine going so that I'm always backed up so nothing happens to my precious digital files. And here is my Dropbox folder where I keep all of my important things. So the way that I have organized my files is that I have figured out the 4 main areas of my business, and I have 4 because I have been in business for 10 years and I have a little bit, maybe too much on my plate, but yours might be a little bit different. You maybe have just 1 or 2 or 3, such as maybe you only work with clients and then you have your personal portfolio, or maybe you also have an online shop. So it completely depends. So just think about the main areas of your business and how you can organize those and create a folder for that. And then we'll make subfolders within those folders that make sense. And then I have 3 other folders, and these are folders that I go to all the time when I'm creating or learning. So I have a design assets folder, a learning folder, and a promotional folder. But I'll go back to my 4 main folders first. And I have my clients folder, and within that folder, I have a folder for every single client that I have ever worked with. And this is just a simple way to keep those organized and make sure that you have all things in one place, that you don't have several folders for different companies. And within these folders, you can create subfolders for the different months of the different projects if you worked with them several times or different years. I can show you one. Let's see. Full Circle Home was a recent client of mine, and I've worked with them in 2017 and then again this year. So I have the 2 folders for the 2 projects that I've worked with them on, and then I have a paperwork folder, and this I also suggest that maybe you have when you're working on clients to keep their contract or their quote or any other documents that you have between you two. And then within my folder I have folders for the different formats that I'm sending to the client. So I have my AI working files, and then I have the final PDFs, and this is just a template that I received. So it depends on the kind of project that you're working on within the client. So just make subfolders that make sense to you. And then I have my EmmaKisstina folder, and this is a huge folder because it involved all kinds of stuff from the business end, where I have all the invoices and business card layouts and things like that. I have my CV and cover letters here. I have my Etsy shop stuff. So all of the different art prints and digital products that I have in my Etsy shop. Here's my illustration folder and my pattern making folder. So this is for my portfolio, where I have all of my portfolio images. I have my Art Collective Swedish Creatures folder here as well. Yeah. And then within these folders, of course, you have subfolders. Like here, Etsy shop, I have my art prints, I have coloring pages, digital downloads, baby, everything, all the other stuff that I couldn't really think of. So yeah, make subfolders that make sense to you. Just think about what products do you have. So what folders can you make for those individual products to make it easier when you are saving things so you can find them later. Then my agent at the moment, Pink Light Studio. So this is where I'm making most of my collections at the moment. So for her, within my collections here, I have a collections folder, and then I have for every collection that I've created so far this year, I have created a folder for that collection, and then I name it with the SKU number so it's easy to find. And I can show you later when we're going to be creating a database for our business how that is helpful. All right. And then for my other 3 main folders, such as design assets, this is a great place to put all of those textures that you've downloaded or purchased, or mock-ups or color palettes that you often use, or free brushes or brushes that you paid for, royalty-free images or images that you've paid for. So this is a great place to just go when you need to get materials for your digital artwork and stuff like that. And then promotional is another great folder to have, such as a place to put all of your website images and all the things that you need for your website and building that out, or your Instagram, to save all of your Instagram illustrations in one place, or your Pinterest pins. So it's great to have folders with a theme and to always know where to find and where to save things. So that's my simple system for creating organization in my digital files, and I hope that you found this inspiring and helpful. So today's challenge is, of course, to organize your files in a way that makes sense to you by finding your top main parts of your business and creating large folders, and then creating the subfolders under those, and then to create extra folders such as a promotional folder and a design assets folder. I also have a learning folder because I am a serial course taker and I love attending workshops, and it's a great place to keep all those worksheets and all that stuff, or notes that I've been taking, so I can reference those when I am working on a new project or something, or need a little extra boost in inspiration. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's challenge and you found this useful. Thanks for watching.